everyone, Kat here. So today I will be talking about the do's and don'ts of speech and debate. Hi, Meow. Alright, so going in as a novice, I remember being really apprehensive and like, whoa, what is this all about? Like, how fancy is this? How into this do people get? And I had no idea. I was never like as a novice, you go in, you're not really into it until like after varsity season. So I was like, I wore like flats and like I had pants that like kind of fit. Well, they were slacks and they were a little bit too long for me. And like I looked professional, but I wasn't like totally into it. But the only reason I ended up looking professional is because I have an awesome coach who helped all of us like get ready for speech and debate and like kind of told us the guidelines of everything, but like not really everything. She like gave us the basis. So this is my number one thing. Don't have hair in your face. Usually you don't even leave your hair down. Like if you do, it's considered like, whoa, like it kind of gives the signal that you're not really into speech, I guess, and like it's really distracting and it gets in the way, and like this is usually for speech people, but even debate kids too. Like usually it'll be up and out of your face. Debaters I usually tend to see more on the ponytail side, whereas speech like kids who are like doing interp or something like that, their hair is like in a bun, their hair is completely out of the way. It is like swept away. It is out of your face. Because it's like really distracting, especially when you're doing interp where you're moving and like competitively acting. And so like that's what I did. So like my hair was always up, it was always out of the way, because like this is really distracting. Like if I'm moving a lot, it'll get stuck, and like it's a disaster. So keep your hair up. That's what you do. Keep your hair up. So don't look casual. Never look casual going into a speech and debate competition. You want to go in as if you're going in for an interview. Like it's serious. It means down to business. Like speech and debate competitions are no joke. And like especially if you really want to get into it, you want to like kind of look intimidating, you know? Like you want to play that mental game where you're like, I'm very put together, I'm professional, like you guys should all fear me. And that going in with that confidence and mentality like always gives you a little boost. I never went in with that mentality, but I've seen others who use that mentality and it works really well for them. So do look professional. Don't have uncomfortable clothes or shoes. Ladies, that's really important, because I notice a lot of girls wear heels. I am one of them. But like some of them wear like really high heels, and that firstly does not look professional. Secondly, like it's really distracting seeing like somebody wear 4-inch heels. That's very distracting. And it doesn't look very comfortable. So in case you didn't know, speech and debate competitions like varsity, they go on till, well, I would get up at 6, be at the bus at 7, come home at 9 o'clock at night, at like sometimes a lot, like that was an early night, like a lot of the times it would be 10 or 11. So keep that in mind, like do wear comfortable things, but still look professional. So, do what makes you feel comfortable and confident. Don't be stuck in your speech and debate clothes for 10-15 hours. That's awful. Do bring a change of clothes. Sweatpants, comfy t-shirt, anything really. So you can change into it in case you don't break, which is really important. Staying in your speech and debate clothes, especially when you don't have to, is honestly the worst. I would bring a sweatshirt, sweatpants, an extra pair of shoes. Like everyone brings Uggs, I noticed, so Uggs or some kind of like comfy shoe like that as my change of clothes. So that's what I would do. That would just kind of keep me nice and calm throughout the whole day, and it would keep me comfortable, it would keep me confident, and then I would change right before round, like every time. And it just kept my clothes fresh, it kept me feeling fresh, it kept me feeling revived. Okay. There we go, more. Don't forget your homework. Whether you socialize or not, always bring it just in case. You never know how waves go, and you might just not have a friend with you. So you might as well get some homework done while you're missing a whole day of your weekend. You might as well get some of your homework done. Don't forget your phone or music or iPod or however you listen to your music, do bring it, but do not bring it into round. So I find music and like having my computer and having my phone, I found as a great coping mechanism when waiting for so long. So I don't know. Listening to music always pumps me up for competition, whether it be tennis or swim, to speech and debate. It like gets you mentally prepared and like, I don't know, it makes things so much better when you're waiting or doing homework. But don't bring it into round. Don't bring your phone or your iPod into round. And don't be looking, and if you do, don't check your Facebook status, like check Facebook while you're listening to someone else perform. That's rude and like that's not okay. So don't do that. Don't be disrespectful to anyone, because obviously you want to be nice to your judge and always say thank you for judging after they judge, because they're like, a lot of them are just kind of donating their time. Although a lot of them are getting paid, I don't think they're getting paid enough to like do what they're doing. So always thank your judges. Be polite to other competitors, whether you think whether you think their contentions were bad or their piece was bad. Always be respectful, because you are a representation of your own team. So you want to make sure that you are doing your school justice and you're being a good person too. It's important. Always have good sportsmanship too. That's also a part of the representation of your team. Like, you don't want to be known as that team who like is super obnoxious if you guys make awards, or I don't know. You want to be a good and like professional team. So whatever you can do to help that is good. Yeah, just my biggest key for do and don'ts is just always be professional when you're at speech and debate competitions. Even if you're in your sweats or in your sweatpants or you bring your sweatshirt, like, still be professional. You can still be nice to people and just be a good person and like be professional when you're in round, when you're meeting other people. Plus, when you are nice and like outgoing, you'll get to meet really fun people during forensics. So take that opportunity to make new friends outside of your own school and make friends with the other teams. It's really fun. You'll get to like bond with them throughout different competitions throughout the year. It's really fun. So, yeah. So if any of you guys are in speech and debate or forensics, as one might say, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys found these to be true, yeah, comment down below if you guys found this helpful at all. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.